Hello, Internet! My name is Tipsy Villain because I enjoy consuming adult beverages and then playing video games. And welcome to part 3 of Catachresis. Okay, I'm, walking. Just finished walking. Jeff! Laura! Thought her name was Linda. Oh, whatever. Jeff, I've got to be quick. We've had the nets up along Keely routes to your location. We caught an entire goblin colony on the way to you. What? There was some chatter among them, and we interrogated a few of them to get some info. Apparently, a call went out just a few hours ago. There is either a tear or some kind of ship. So is, Elizabeth gonna show up? The weird thing is they don't even know why they're headed there. They said that it just feels right. Laura, I've never seen anything like this. Neither have I. No one living has, and as far as I can tell, no one has ever written about an event on this scale. I'm doing what I can on this end, but it is all up to you. We can't even get close now. Some intern walked 10 paces across the street towards your location, and a winged horror tore his arm right off. He's still there, and we can't reach him. A winged horror? Sounds awesome. We're holding them off as much as we can, but you've got to hurry. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Me neither. Neither do I. We're working on an insertion team for support. This is really last ditch, but we're trying. This could be it, though. We may have to call in an emergency. It might be too late. A little longer. Just a little longer. There's some kind of building in front of me. I'm going to explore it and see if I can make any headway. It looks like the back door is open. I'll call back when I have some info. I'm guessing they will have to call in an emergency. Ooh, this is pretty cool. The floor, What? Ticking on it, drive drills into the ground and took towers from the skies. It leached the soil of everything good and spoiled water and made new things bubble up from the muck. Or it made things fall back into the muck. The world was different, changing, and as we launched into the sky or deeper down into the warmth, it simply applied pressure, and everything we had been trying to hide came wriggling out. I made mewling sounds, and we were horrified. But really it all makes sense. The ticking went on, and we clung to iron towers, the long tails of long-fled balloons, and the new things, the sprawling things, the difficult things. They understood that their place was not only in existing, but in building something that we couldn't see. They set to work, and we pined for what was... Okay, I wasn't reading that. Well, if you want to know what the last part of that was, you can go back and pause the video. Sorry. Whoa. This is cray-cray. This is just cray-cray. What is going on? Fall into another dimension? Is it the orb dimension? Is Alexander here? Is Alexander going to torture me? I don't want to get tortured. Unless it's like sexual torture. Oh. All of these books are worn with use and age. Someone has really done their research. I see a surprising amount of history here. Normally you see a lot of duds, fake books made for phony 19th century lords. Whoever put this collection together has a very discerning eye. Or a pretty good research team. Is Linda/Laura in on something? That's a face! The shelf's covered in books. I've read some of these. Turnbull the Red's Lexicon, Queen Anne's Treatise on the Underworld. Some of this stuff, though. Ketchnear C's History of Magic and Technology, Akan's Travelogue. It's amazing how many of these things come out every year. I bet these books have something to do with all this mystery. I bet you're right, handlebar mustache. Ugh. What a surprise seeing you here. You're so much younger than they describe you. I didn't even think it was possible for you to come this far forward. You look so serene. It hasn't happened yet. So few make it to even your age. Am I some sort of elder god? So this is it? You're the cause? That giant globe. You mean orb? That must be part of the heart of the Nexus, and you must be the shop owner who collects esoteric materials, and all the while you were some kind of evil scientist. What? I'm afraid not. I'm afraid that you're far away from where you are supposed to be. Something has slipped. I won't deny that you are here and that I am here, but one thing does not always follow another. What's that supposed to mean? What do you... Do you know how long I've lived in this bunker? I have lived so many lives. The spells grow weaker each time. I and my forebears have leached this land. I knew that I would see you one day. I've waited on it. I've dwelled on whether I should say it. Say it? My batchfather passed it on to me, and his batchfather on to him, and further all the way to the first utterance. The word which shatters a stone will not wait. My decision will be made for me. I will speak it and be pulled away from here. I will be torn apart. All of this life wasted. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, dude. I don't understand. Stop talking. Ual Ram Kanra. The sky will crystallize like glass. The elements will perforate. Only shadows will remain, and from that will come new life. Stop! You're under arrest! What are you doing? Do you have any idea what is going on up there? Up above? People are dying! People are going to die! You've got to explain yourself! I've got to save them! Might be too late for that, pal. You're very brave. Terrence, Lauren, Kevin! Is anyone picking this up? I've got an esoteric scientist down here in some kind of bunker. He has a globe. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And now he's gone. Hello? Anyone? All I'm getting is some awful buzzing noise. Tonight is just awful. Sounds like a bit of an understatement, pal. Okay. This giant orb shows itself some kind of lifeline, maybe? But there are so many layers. There's a core, but it is obscured. It is beautifully crafted, and through all of its strata, this one line bleeds through. It doesn't look dangerous. It looks just like a map. I ain't seeing it. Okay. Maybe we'll get some answers soon of its Lovecraft. His whole point is you can't understand the universe. Seems unlikely. What? Is blood? Is that Cheryl's blood? Why? I can't move. What? What? Was not expecting this. This is just getting weird now. Was normal before, but now this is just weird. And here little birdies tweeting. It's all nice and friendly. And will probably stay that way forever. Okay, let me save. Is the save mechanic even doing anything? I see something. It's a little house on a hill. A house on Haunted Hill. I don't know. I don't know anything. Come on, handlebar. You've got monsters to fight or something. Human sacrifice. Mystical orb. There's a dragon breathing fire all over itself on this tapestry. It doesn't seem to mind. There are people at the bottom of the tapestry, but they don't look harmed. They're falling down. They're falling down dead, you fool! They're beneath the dragon, but they don't seem to understand. There's some script here, but I can't read it. If only I had taken at least one course in a dead yet not forgotten language. Are the people becoming the words? Okay. This tapestry shows a giant orb. It looks a lot like the one I saw in that lab. Could it be the moon? I wish I could read this text. It looks so beautiful. Oh. Nice robe, pal. I have waited so long already. Here you are, traveler, far too early and late. I saw you in the dream written in ash. Brittle bones shake in anticipation of your arrival. Where am I? Can you at least tell me that? I'm so tired. This land has no name. The world is the stone. I've traveled far from my own home to reach this place in this time. will read your arrival in the soil and stars. An priest with glass read 3 tails and dark behind the largest star. It showed you here, and here you are. Behind a soil. What? What the hell are you even talking about? First, some bald scientist who speaks in riddles about and how a funhouse priest who can't thread 2 sensible words together. Just great. It is a momentous occasion. You have the word inside of you. I can see it. I can see the word. So soon it has curled itself around your soul. You will never rid yourself of it. It lives. U'al rang han ra. The last word. Oh my god! Oh my god! My... The worm beneath the ledge no longer needs you, traveler. Know that there is nothing you could have done differently. I know! This game gave me no choices whatsoever. It was a strictly linear narrative. Ah! Oh no! Oh no, I died! And everything is as it should be. What? Chloe!
Chloe!
Did it work?
It did. I feel awful, but I'm here. Jeff isn't anywhere around, though. I'm afraid that loss of signal might mean the worst. He was pinging all over again, and he was just gone. Don't take it hard, Terrence.
You got the machine working. I'm in now. There's still time to save everything. Oh. I hope you're right. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I had not realized my laptop wasn't plugged in. Oh, whatever. Okay. I need to call my mom. Why are you being such a baby, Terrence?
Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, look, there's a huge energy reading somewhere ahead of you. It might be a portal or a shrine of some kind. Kick it, blow it up, something, anything. I just saw Wayne disintegrate. Jesus, water, no, tie that thing down! Terrence? Whoa! Whoa, I'm tall. Okay. Who the fuck is this Chloe person?
It looks like someone fell through the floorboards here. I can see the basement floor about 8 feet down. It appears to be empty.
I should go the other way. Okay. Okay. I will go the other way. No, what happened to Jeff? He just died. Just like that. Is she the person they call in the case of emergency? And what exactly does emergency even mean? I want to know. I want to know. Spliced into the story, she walked forward, understanding that what had already happened would happen again, but not to her, and that the journey forward had already become about escape rather than about completion. And so she walked. Yeah, I know, I agree. She is just kind of thrust into this story. I'm glad you pointed it out, trees, or walls, or mountains, or whatever you are. Okay. Ugh. Hello, how are you doing? What are you? Just going to the first... What? Now, after it is ended, a new one appears. Ended? Everything is in pieces now, but you still stand. I will give you my blessing in exchange for a choice. Beyond me there are 3 artifacts. They are the products of their own cycles. Touch them and they will speak. When you have chosen the one that hounds your heart, touch it again and return to me. Press the up arrow when overlapping each artifact to listen to its story. When you have chosen your favorite, interact with it a second time and return to the alpaca. Choose carefully, you only get 1 chance. Okay. Let me just save then. Okay, wow, this is getting weird. I am a mask. I resemble a monster. I could be the source of all nightmares. I was once like you, after a fashion. I lived my life waiting for death. I yearned for it without yearning, a passion on the edge of emptiness. And while cutting the day's harvest, I looked out at the darkness on the edge of the field and saw a great white flash that began to slowly, methodically rip apart the world. I knew that it was the end of all, and I was settled, and because of that I am always here, right now, as the self-satisfied totem. The choice means satisfaction. Okay, pal. Can't say I understood that.
I am a key. I have unlocked everything. I have never been like you, but I have watched you from afar. I witnessed and spoke with a quiet clicking sound that you chose not to hear. I told everyone that the mountains of sludge would one day overrun us, but no one listened. I doubt they could have listened if they wanted. A calming wind began to rot us all down to bone. I could do nothing, and so did nothing, and I exist this way, always, always, unlocking. This choice means an open wound.
Okay. Oh, look, a pretty necklace. I am a pendant. I have waited. I found the heart of the world and bundled up so tightly that when the crashing noises ruptured sound itself, I knew that it could be saved. When they came for me, I hid myself deeper. I found cracks between the walls of things, and when they sealed them up, I fled the other way. I bent myself until I broke, and still I kept this world. What would I be without it? This choice means hope. Well, I've always been a fan of torture. Let's go with the open wound. Okay, what's going to happen? It's cool that we get a choice, though. You've made your choice.
I have. This one is special.
They are all special. Each is a diamond crafted from light and the ever-reaching cyclical screech of an ending. This world folds yet again, but still some things will remain. I will do what I can for you. We are no longer enemies. There's nothing left to be done but wait. Nothing inside of you has changed. Leave this place, you have my blessing. Okay. I have to say, this is getting quite weird. Is Jeff and Chloe the same person? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, another one. I have no idea how close I am to the end of the game. Oh. Okay. Hey.
I've read about you. Laura briefed me. We were sure you would be here. You're the Turn.
It is a time of churning, surely, but I am what I am. That's from the Bible. Your ghosts and your ghouls are foreground for a drama unlike any other.
We found stories about you in books from the Middle Ages. A comet fell in the middle of Northern Europe. A small bird, mustachioed and lithe, picked up the stone and flung it into the ocean. And the cave paintings. We had to hide so many cave paintings. You're a legend.
I am merely a messenger. A harbinger. You know me as a word. I know you as a gap in time. And the other, he was merely a wind-blown speck. It is larger than all of this. Oh, that's kind of mean. Jeff was a good guy. You may have a moment of peace. Make no mistake. It has already happened. We are merely waiting for the signs, like a blister after a burn. Return. Okay. Go in this one. Say, this game got weird very quickly. First it made sense, now it's like all surreal. Am I dead? Is this what death is like? What? Hidden in the dark, like all things, you have found me.
A mantis shrimp?
What? We each live for 1,000 years. I am the 80th of my line, the last of the radiant monks, sent here to watch the folding of this loop. You have done well, Chloe. Knowing your hand in these final moments brings me joy. I have known all of your species, but you, in this fortuitous moment, are special.
Oh, thank you. Why me? I walked into the portal, everything is being pulled apart. Why is this happening?
You are another in a long line. Is Jeff my predecessor? It is not your fault. It will happen over and over again, and this barren soil will transform into fertility again. The storm comes, and with it comes life. This is the end, but every end is a beautiful beginning. This is the end of the game? Because I'm not sure whether or not to cut the episode. If you only could see the world as one of my order. If only it were in your capacity to sense the way I do. I have crushed the lock between you and understanding. Thanks, pal. In another cycle, in another time, you are powerful. A second life, a third, 1,000. You will have these things and more, but I fade. I am not so resilient.
Wait, but...
Oh yeah. Okay. Just on a whim I turned out my light, but... Okay, I guess I'm going back this way. And one final door. Feel like I'm in the Space Odyssey, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Everything that's happening is so weird.
Chloe! Oh my god, Linda, we've got Chloe! Can you hear me? Chloe, can you hear me? Terrence, I have no idea where I am. There were animals, and they told me that everything was over. They told me that this world was going to collapse. There was a portal. Terrence, did you call your mother? Wait, are you? You didn't do anything? You were gone. You go and you come back and things are fixed. That's how these things work. Every night, just like Jeff said. I don't know where Jeff is, but I bet he would apologize to you right now if he could. There wasn't anything, Terrence. There wasn't a leader or a monster or a subterranean species. There were just, I don't know, riddles maybe. There was just knowledge.
Chloe, this is Laura. Okay, is your name Laura or Linda? Who the fuck's Linda then?
Terrence, he isn't doing so well.
You don't have to tell me what happened. I know that you did your best.
I would have tried if there was anything to try. It was all empty, Linda. It was just empty. I think you're going to have to call in an emergency. It was wonderful to have you as a commander, Laura.
Chloe, you don't understand. I called an emergency less than 10 minutes after you inserted. We received reports from every single operation. A clan of banshees in one location, followed by scuttling horrors in another. One after another, all night long. Everyone I called in tonight is dead. No one is answering the radio at the archive now. I made an international call 5 minutes ago and someone answered, but it wasn't a person any longer. This is so much bigger than we thought it was. So much worse. No one was prepared. We're all holed up in the van now. That's all we can do. I'm trying to get a beat on you now. None of us have any idea what we should do now, but at least we can come get you. If these readings are correct, we're parked 100 yards in front of you. You've made it a long way. We're miles from the site now.
It's like I was meant to be here.
I'm willing to believe anything, I guess. We're parked at the Overlook. Things are tense.
Find us!
Okay. Know what? I'm gonna cut this video right here. Okay. Not cutting it. Just...
Chloe! I'm so glad you made it here.
I'm so
confused. Nothing I did. Well, here we are.
You did the best you could. I'm sure of it.
How could you have known everything? I was watching the moon right before you got here. Something passed behind it. I could see it barely along the glowing edge. Chloe, it was enormous. But I'm not afraid. It was like looking at a photograph. It was like home movies. It was like going home again. Things will be okay.
Terrence is right. Things will right themselves again. Everything will come around again.
You are the best team member I ever had. Thanks, Laura. Are you ready? I think I'm ready. No. I have so many things left to say. I have so many people I want to talk to tell how I feel. This can't be it. This can't be happening.
I think it is.
I can't believe it.
Everything will be fine. Hold my hand.
Oh, noes. Oh.
And that's the end, I guess. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, this was a weird game. Well, I mean, the whole point of Lovecraft is, you're up against forces you can't understand. And I did not understand this game in the slightest. I don't know, I feel like this is one of those ones where I need to stop and think about it for a while afterwards. Yeah, the end. That's the end. Game by Cameron Kunzelman. Music by Anatra Zareen Catherine Price. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to stop and take a moment to think about this game. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out yet, you should go ahead and check it out. I've included, as always, the links are in the description below. You can play it for free online. So yeah, it's a very, very, very interesting, surreal game. Like I like these games that sort of try to, take a more surreal, very different take. So it's cool how they make it at first seem like Ghostbusters, and then at the end, yes. And at the end, it's pure like, I don't even know what's happening. So yeah, very cool, very interesting. If you liked what you saw, click like or subscribe, and be sure to tell all your friends about me on your social media account. If you didn't like what you saw, tell no one. Bye!